patterns, as simple as they are creating complex systems. That even little actions and thoughts can grow into amazing things. Sort of like compound interest of one's thoughts. April's theme is fertilizing our future. It's all about getting ready for what's next by taking care of our inner world, our thoughts, our feelings, and our spirit. Just like a gardener prepares the soil, we can use things like meditation and mindfulness to clear out what we don't need and make space for new dreams to grow. Just like weeding your garden, right? You take out the things that you don't want so that the beautiful seeds and plants can flourish. Recommended book of the month is The Quest of the Rose, The Cosmic Keys of Our Future Becoming. The Quest of the Rose weaves together cutting-edge insights from the new paradigm sciences with indigenous wisdom and consciousness teachings for our evolution in the next steps. Today we explore visioning beyond the horizon, a transformative practice to align daily actions with long-term goals, release limiting beliefs, and connect with Spirit's highest vision for your life. Let's welcome to the stage Elizabeth Chomik.
Thanks, Wes. Hello, everyone. My name's Elizabeth. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living. Oh, that's my presider stuff. So, I'm so grateful to be here. How about those Jets? They won last night in overtime. 4-5. Wow. I got to watch it last night. I worked, and I got to watch it on one of my patients' TVs. Watch it with one of my patients. So that was exciting. So today we're going to continue on with the fertilizing our future. I'll be talking about the spiritual practice of visioning in 3 parts. So the first, to align a daily actions with long-term goals, release limiting beliefs, and connect with the Spirit's highest vision for your life. And together as a community, we'll support each other in manifesting a future filled with growth, opportunities, and collective fulfillment. How's that? I love that. And so the affirmation that we're going to do today is, I set my sights, if you want to repeat, I set my sights beyond the horizon, aligning my intentions with the future I desire. I know we all have desires and we all have dreams, and we want to reach those dreams, so let's learn how. So there's a reading I've done, and it says, the impact created by a change in your habits is similar to the effect of shifting the route of an airplane. If you shift it just a few degrees south, you will, and you're going from Los Angeles to New York City. So if you switch it just a few degrees, you're going to land in Washington, D.C. instead of New York City. So such a small change is barely noticeable at the takeoff, but the noise of the airplane moves just a few feet, and you end up hundreds of miles apart. Similarly, so a slight change in your daily activities, daily habits can guide your life to a very different destination. Making a choice that is 1% better or 1% worse seems insignificant in the moment, but over the span of the moments that make up a lifetime, these choices determine the difference between who you are and who you could be. Success is the byproduct of daily habits, not once-in-a-lifetime transformations. It's God speaking. It doesn't matter where you are at this moment, how successful or unsuccessful you are right now. What matters is whether your habits are putting on the path towards success. You should be far more concerned with your current trajectory than your current results. If you're a millionaire but you spend more than you earn each month, then you're on a bad trajectory. If your spending habits don't change, it's not going to end well. Conversely, if you're broke but you save a little bit every month, then you're on the path toward financial freedom, even if you're moving slower than you like. So this week our focus is on visioning beyond the horizon, encourages us to imagine the limitless possibilities that extend beyond our current view. It invites us to dream bigger and look further, envisioning a future filled with opportunities and growth. By consciously aligning our daily actions with our long-term goals, we create a path that leads us toward our desired outcome. Recognizing and releasing limited beliefs and fears is crucial, as these internal barriers often prevent us from seeing and seizing the opportunities. Sorry, I just lost my spot. Ultimately, we are reminded that we are co-creators within the divine, endowed with the ability to shape our reality and manifest a life greater than we can imagine. Embracing this truth empowers us to step boldly into the future, knowing that we are supported by our higher wisdom and love. Connect with the divine and know it is there for us. It always says yes. So if you have dreams, you have intentions, it's always going to say yes. So number one, our first point is the importance of aligning our daily actions with our long-term goals. Each step we take today paves the way for the future we desire. This alignment is not merely about setting goals, but integrating those goals into everyday lives. Consider the power of small, consistent actions. These actions, when aligned with our larger vision, create a moment that propels us forward. For instance, if your long-term goal is to achieve optimum health, your daily actions might include choosing nutritious foods, fruits and vegetables, engaging in regular exercise like yoga or walking or running, and practicing mindfulness, any sort of spiritual practice that you have. Each of these actions, though seemingly small, contributes to your overall vision of health and well-being. So daily practices. Moreover, aligning daily actions with long-term goals requires mindfulness and intentionality. It involves being present in each moment and making choices that reflect your highest aspirations. This practice also cultivates discipline and commitment as we learn to prioritize our goals over immediate gratification. Reflect on your current actions. Are they moving you closer to your dreams, or are they distractions that divert you from your path? By consistently aligning our intentions, actions, and long-term goals, we set the stage for a future that is in harmony with our deepest desires. This alignment creates a coherent path that guides us toward our ultimate objectives, ensuring that our dreams are not just fantasies, but achievable realities. Treat and move your feet, go for the step, take each step. The second point is recognizing and releasing limited beliefs. These all come every now and then. These are the internal barriers that often hold us back, our limiting beliefs and fears. These mental constructs can prevent us from seeing and pursuing the opportunities that lie just beyond our current horizon. Limiting beliefs are deeply ingrained thoughts or perceptions that we hold about ourselves and our abilities. They can stem from past experiences, societal conditioning, or negative self-talk. These beliefs act as invisible chains, restricting our growth and potential. For example, if you believe that you're not capable of achieving success, this belief will manifest in your actions and decisions, often leading to, you guessed it, self-sabotage. You cannot reach new horizons if you're afraid to leave the shore. Recognizing these limited beliefs is the first step toward liberation And Phyllis brought up liberation. Liberation, freedom, freedom from suffering, freedom from our fears and doubts. Like, what fears and doubts are holding me back? What stories am I telling myself that limit my potential? So I've shared this before, but my biggest limiting belief is that I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy of love, I'm not worthy of, success, whatever. But that's one that I've had. But once we identify these beliefs, we can challenge their validity and replace them with empowering thoughts. I am worthy. I am worthy of the very best in life. I am worthy of success. I deserve success. Just keep saying, you can just switch around any of these limiting beliefs to positive thoughts. This process of releasing limiting beliefs requires courage and persistence. It may involve stepping out of comfort zones and embracing uncertainty. However, by letting go of these constraints, we open ourselves to a broader perspective and greater possibilities. We can begin to see ourselves as capable and worthy of achieving our dreams. This shift in mindset not only enhances our confidence, but also attracts new opportunities. So if I believe, I've been coming here for so long that I know that you guys are all family and I love you all. And I believe that this is a loving environment, this is a loving community. So it's easy to believe it here, but there's limiting beliefs out there and in here that I still need to explore. We begin to see ourselves as capable and worthy of achieving our dreams. This shift in mindset not only enhances our confidence, but also attracts new opportunities and experiences that align with our true potential. So if I go out believing that I'm success, then more success just comes and attracts itself to me. It is easy to believe that this is a quote from Ernest Holmes, it is easy to believe that God is perfect. We must also believe that the spiritual human is perfect. And since it is difficult to believe that the objective human is perfect, we must confine our statements to a realization of the spirit perfection of humans, in such a degree as our realization becomes a subjective embodiment. The objective healing will automatically take place. We know the background of human thought is, to a great extent, one of negation, a denial of an harmonious and spiritual universe. Consequently, our outlook on life must be transformed by the renewing of the mind. And even when the results are not immediately forthcoming, we must still maintain a calm serenity of thought. We must relight the torch of our imagination by fire caught from heaven. We must remain faithful to this vision for a realization of the presence of God as the secret power of our work. Ernest Holmes, Science Mind, page 218. So that's all about just knowing that in our mind that we are a success. We are connected with our spiritual, our higher selves. And in my meditation, I connected us with our higher selves. So we are that subjective human. We have limited possibilities. All-seeing, all-knowing God protecting us, or with us, connected with us. And the third topic is embracing the practice of visioning. We finally turn the transformative practice of visioning. Visioning involves connecting with the divine mind to uncover Spirit's highest vision for our lives. In the meditation, I asked you to connect with your higher self and then to ask God a question or ask your higher self a question and know that and receive that answer. So this involves connecting with the divine mind to uncover Spirit's highest vision for our lives. This practice goes beyond mere goal setting. It is about tapping into the higher wisdom that knows our true potential. The true potential, but the real potential, not our limiting potential, but the true potential of us. Visioning requires a quiet mind and an open heart, allowing us to receive divine guidance and insights. To begin this process, find a quiet mind and an open heart. Allow us to receive divine guidance and insights. To begin this process, I must have put it in twice. To begin this process, find a quiet space. Become still and pose reflective questions to the divine mind, such as, what is Spirit's highest vision for my life? What must I embrace? I lost it again, forgive me. It's divine and right. Ask even these 3 questions. What is Spirit's highest vision for my life? That's one. What must I embrace to manifest this vision? What must I embrace? I embrace my worthiness. What must I release to manifest this vision? All my limiting beliefs. As you ask even just these 3 questions, listen deeply for the answers. Trust that the insights you receive are divinely inspired and aligned with your highest good. Visioning is a practice. It's a practice of surrendering to a greater plan and trusting that the universe has a higher purpose for you. Surrendering and trusting. By taking inspired action based on these insights, we align ourselves with the highest possibility for our lives. This practice not only clarifies our vision, but also empowers us to take bold steps toward our dreams. It reminds us that we are co-creators with the divine mind, capable of manifesting a life greater than we can imagine. Why embrace visioning? Embracing visioning as a regular practice ensures that we remain connected to our true purpose and continue to evolve in alignment with our higher self. Embracing visioning as a regular practice ensures that we remain connected to our true purpose and continue to evolve in alignment with our highest self. This ongoing connection with the divine mind provides the guidance, support, and inspiration needed to navigate the journey of life with confidence and grace. Confidence and grace. So, liberation, freedom, confidence, and grace. That's how I want to go through life, with the grace and just authenticity and knowing that I am perfect, whole, and complete right here, right now, and everything, and trust and know that everything happens for the right and perfect good right here, right now. That's what this teaching has taught me, and I'm so grateful for it. So now go out there and keep in alignment with your intentions. Set an intention every day. Recognize and release any limiting beliefs. Identify fears and doubts. So these things are there, but you don't have to listen to them. You can just say that's not true. What's true is that I am worthy of success. I'm worthy of all my dreams. I'm worthy to travel around the world. That's mine. Go to India like Phyllis did. Want that for sure. Recognize and release any limiting ideas, identity, fears, and doubts. Challenge their validity and replace them with empowering thoughts. Have a practice of visioning. Speak with your divine mind. Listen deeply for the answers. Co-create your dreams. You know this. You got this. So let's go out and vision as a community. This week, let's come together as a community to embrace the power of visioning beyond the horizon. By aligning our collective intentions and our shared goals, we can create a unified path toward a brighter future, reflect on and release any limiting beliefs that might be holding us back as a group, supporting each other in this journey, engage in communal visioning exercises and meditation to tap into divine wisdom that guides us all. Let us ask, listen, and act on the insights we receive, knowing that together we can manifest a life greater than we can imagine. As a community, we can set our sights beyond the horizon, fostering a space of growth, opportunities, and collective wisdom. Join us in this transformative practice and let's create a future of unity, strength, and shared vision. So I'll be here Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock, and if anyone wants to join me, we'll do a visioning session and we will reflect on our shared goals. If anyone wants to join me, you're welcome to come. I'll be here anyway, and I will be visioning myself. So I'm just going to leave you with a quote. One of my favorite quotes that I got from coming here for over the years that has stuck with me, and it's from Henry David Thoreau, and it says, go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. I don't know, I'm getting, let me say this again. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined. As you simplify your life, the laws of the universe will be simpler. By Henry David Thoreau. So thank you. Namaste.